Everyone, welcome to your Week 13 Connects You launch, and the theme for the week is growth mindset. So what you need to know about mindset, a person's mindset plays a crucial role in their ability to succeed. So what I want you to do to start out, we're going to watch this very short video called You Can Learn Anything, and I just want you to think about if you think that is possible right now, if you think anybody on this planet is able to learn anything at any time. So just keep that in mind as you're watching this video.
Nobody's born smart. We all start at zero. Can't talk, can't walk, certainly can't do algebra. Adding, reading, riding a bike. Nobody's good at anything at first. There was a time when Einstein couldn't count to 10. And Shakespeare had to learn his ABCs just like the rest of us. Thankfully, we're born to learn. Slowly, surely, you stumble, slip, crawl, fall, and fail, and fall. Frustrating, confusing, trying, struggling, until one day, you walk. One foot in front of the other, one idea on top of the next, each wrong answer making your brain a little bit stronger. Failing is just another word for growing, and you keep going. This is learning. Knowing that you'll get it, even if you haven't gotten it yet. Because the most beautiful, complex concepts in the whole universe are built on basic ideas that anyone, anywhere, can understand. Whoever you are, wherever you are, you only have to know one thing. You can learn anything.
Okay, so if you were somebody that watched that video and kind of thought you were a little skeptical about it and thought, nah, there's no way I could learn how to do this, or not everybody can do this, then you would have what's called a fixed mindset. And we're going to go into that in a few slides. But if you were somebody that really bought into this video and you're like, yeah, okay, I understand the purpose of failure and how that's important for learning and that we just grow from our mistakes, you would have what's called a growth mindset. So a fixed mindset, people with a fixed mindset believe that they are not in control of their abilities. They operate under the assumption that they do not have the ability to learn and grow. And people with a fixed mindset tend to focus on performance, outcomes, and results. So they're really stuck in their ways. They think that they've kind of they've maxed out their potential, that it's kind of just what they've been born with, that they kind of are maxed out. So they don't really understand the purpose of failure, and it can kind of shut them down. One thing to remember is if you think you can't, you won't. And also the fear of failure can be crippling. So we do have some of you that are watching this are probably reaching that point in the school year that you're starting to withdraw a little bit. You're shutting down. You're kind of avoiding your schoolwork because you'd rather not do it than do it wrong. So we want to encourage you this week to try to get back on board and get back to working in your classes and reach for help if you need it. You have a lot of people here that want to see you succeed. But don't let that fear of failure keep you from actually succeeding in this school year, because the thing is, at our school, you get many chances to do your assignments. If you fail it on the first try, that's okay, you get another one. But we need you to submit something so we can see what you need help with. People with a growth mindset believe that they are in control of their abilities. They operate under the assumption that skills are built with effort, and people with a growth mindset focus on the process of getting better, not the results. There are 4 keys to growth. That's effort, challenges, mistakes, and feedback. So what you should know about the different characteristics of mindset. Again, fixed mindset believes that skills are born and you can't learn and grow. They focus on performance and outcomes. They don't want to look bad. Whereas growth mindset, they think that skills are built, that you have the ability to learn and grow, and that the process of getting better is more important than the actual outcomes. So again, effort, the keys to growth. People with a fixed mindset believe that effort is not really necessary or useful, whereas a growth mindset thinks it's useful and it will lead to growth. Whenever people with a fixed mindset come across a challenge, they tend to back down and avoid them as a threat. Whereas people with a growth mindset are going to embrace that challenge and persevere it and view it as an opportunity to succeed or learn something. People with a fixed mindset view mistakes as something that they hate, they get discouraged, and they really, really want to try to avoid them. Whereas people with a growth mindset use mistakes as a learning opportunity. And then people with a fixed mindset, they're not really one for trying to get feedback. They get defensive and take it personally, and they don't find feedback helpful. But people with a growth mindset, they really appreciate feedback, especially when it's effective feedback. They find it to be useful information, they appreciate it, and they use it to grow and move on. So the struggle, most learners hate it, good learners can handle it, and great learners use it to grow. What you guys need to understand is that success is messy, and that's not just in school, that's in every facet of your life. You're going to realize that life in general is a lot messier than you would like, but that's how people are successful. So if you have, I like this image because you kind of have this idea in your head of what your plan is, and it's going to be this straight line to get there, and you're going to achieve your goal. But in reality, you have all these obstacles that come up, and it's going to be how well you persevere through those obstacles and keep going that's going to make you succeed. So those obstacles are just as important, and those failures are just as important as the actual success themselves. So remember to think of the power of yet. For those of you who are in a class that you're just like, I can't do this, just try adding the word yet to the end of your sentence. I can't solve two variable equations yet. I can't read Lord of the Flies and comprehend this yet. I can't do this yet. But if you keep trying and keep trying, you will eventually succeed. So your reflection for this week, I would just like you to, in a private comment, I want you to agree or disagree with the statement, you can learn anything. But I want you to make sure, don't just put agree. I want you to explain why you agree with that or why you disagree.